Old man Woody likes the crooked cock.
So
I got a topic too.
Oh, how many shots are we in?
Uh-oh.
I thought you were counting.
Is it 3 or 4? I think
got
it's
my
4.
little list.
One of those.
Well, this was 3. I'm gonna finish this, and that'll put me at like 7, I think. And
No,
then
you're at 6.
Oh, we've only done 3 as a group.
Correct.
All right, well, let me finish these.
You've got that Captain Jack Sparrow pointing. Everything is a pointer vibe going on. That's a key stage of the liquor, where no matter what you're holding in your hand, it is something to point with.
I don't know if it's Dick's experience with alcohol, but every time you mention it, like your little alcohol truths on your show, I'm like, oh, he's so right.
I could talk forever about alcohol.
You're alka smart. You have
Is that your
you're a
drug
subject
of
matter
choice?
expert.
Or
I got
are
some,
you moving to pot because you were saying you're going to pills and things
No,
like
that's
that?
well,
Like,
that's
are you
we were
or is it
we were talking
supplemental?
about the legalization of marijuana, and it has taken the legalization of marijuana has taken my drinking from a raging alcoholism problem to like a minor inconvenience, because I will I'll hit like an oil vape pen or whatever, and I'll be totally fine for hours, and that bug to just pound liquor goes away or is lessened. It's the damnedest fucking thing. Legalizing weed in California has increased my health, heart health, liver health, brain health, like overall liquor health by an incredible amount.
Are you noticing like weight loss and like better fitness shit too?
Well, no, because I get high and I eat 2 bags of chips.
Fair enough.
No, and a salami.
Well, but go ahead, Kyle.
I have a video to watch.
Everybody's got a drink. We're watching a video.
We have to do that.
And you guys are like taking shots. Like I have this written down as a drink. Like take drinks of your mixed drink. That's what this is meant to be. Like take.
Wait, Kyle, hold that up, because we started with a new bottle, you and me.
Yep.
I think you're a little ahead of me.
Yeah,
right?
man.
Yeah. All right.
Am I that behind, Kyle?
Well, there were 3 in the mixed drink, and then I've like kept pace with you on the shots. So
We're gonna measure. We're gonna pour out the remainder when we're done into like a measuring cup and see who wins.
We're not doing any kind of measuring. Last time we did a drinking episode, that one we were watching a clip from, I got so drunk, and I have shit to do on Friday mornings. I got so drunk, I work.
He has a real job.
I fell asleep without my retainer in, and I chipped a fucking tooth. I was so drunk.
Oh, you're a grinder? Are you a
dude,
grinder?
Dude,
big time.
If you were to
What is
my dentist has told me he's like
oh my god, Woody.
I don't.
Guys, like
my last
I
3
told you.
drinking, like that's 3 times I've drank have all been drinking episodes. I don't drink at all ever. That's not my thing. I'm like a 16-year-old girl on this show.
I grind so bad. My dentist told me. My dentist is like 60. He's seen some mouths. He goes, he was a dentist in Vietnam. So his explanation. He's like, all right. So for every about 50 years a human is alive, you'll grind down about 1 millimeter of tooth. You're 27. And there are 2.5 millimeters ground down on your molars, which means you have the molars of a 125-year-old. And I was like, well, that doesn't sound good, and it also sounds expensive. And he's like, right on both counts, sir. And so, like, they rebuilt all this shit and got my bite better, which I don't grind as bad anymore, but I still do. But he also told me, he was like, do you feel these muscles here? These masseter muscles, like what you use to chew? You have the largest masseter muscles I've ever seen on anyone. Like, your bite force is nearing crocodile. Give me a piece of bamboo, bite right through it, no problem. My teeth, like my jaw, you don't want to put a finger in my mouth.
It would be fine because your teeth are smooth like a baby's gums.
In your mouth?
No, I didn't have to put my finger in my mouth. But
in his mouth. Did he put his finger in your mouth and then you put your finger in his mouth?
Well, yeah, that's how like a dentist trip is, right?
Yeah.
Like he says, do you feel this here? Feel it on mine. And then you stick your finger in his mouth.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you go, feel these points here. And he goes, go a little deeper. And I go, I'm feeling your uvula. And he goes, that's still important. Keep going.
Jesus
You know,
Christ.
we've all
Really?
been to the
Deep.
we've all been to the dentist. This is like how kids describe being molested at Catholic church. Where they're like, yeah, and I was an altar boy, and then you went back there, and he told you to get naked to like purify yourself for Christ. And it was like,
Yeah,
what?
duh.
Well, yeah, you all got naked for the priest, right? Like he has to suck the demons out of your penis. That's where it comes from.
But he washes it off.
He washes it off. Yeah, of course. Have you? I saw something the other day. Do you know that like there's an ancient circumcision ritual that like rabbis still do, mostly in New York, where they cut the skin, like they cut the foreskin off, and then they suck with their mouth.
All right. So
penis,
first of all,
and they
that's to
suck the
stop
blood
the
off?
bleeding, and second of all, we've covered that 3 times before on this show. Yes, of course.
Well,
the
kids have died
cocksucking
from
oil.
STDs. Kids have died from STDs because they get an STD from the rabbi who apparently isn't chaste, which they don't have to be because they're rabbis, not priests. Pretty fucked.
I get a lot of pussy. What can I say?
Casual racism.
I knew it. I knew it.
No, don't pour another shot, Kyle. I was joking. You're good. You're good for now.
Oh, thank God. All right, let's
My buddy just had a kid. He just had a son, and he opted not to circumcise. And
2
it's
thumbs
like,
up. Good for him.
yeah, that's what I said too. But it's like a very weird feeling for somebody to go against the circumcision
is.
meme.
Dude, Dick, this was my rage to call into your show. It was circumcision apologists. People who
Still
every
call in
time-
with it.
Every time, I will. Every time people, like, you bring up circumcision, there's always one dude at least, who had his dick skin cut, who's like, oh, it's good, it makes it look better, it's this and that. And it's like, why are you so fucking frantic?
What are you
to
in a
defend the
dick
fact
beauty
that people
pageant,
put
motherfucker? What are you talking about? It makes your dick.
We can all
Go ahead.
agree that they do look better circumcised, right? Like I've had
What are you,
plastic
fucking gay?
surgery. I have had penile enhancement, right? That other people haven't. They fucking look like a scared turtle. Meanwhile, I am proud of my penis.
We're not going down the dick rabbit hole again. All right, we've done this 5 fucking times in this show. Cut it. It looks better. All right. Same with your big ass nasty labia, you dirty whores.
This is the exact same thing that I'm talking about.
And
I know that you don't like, you want labia clipped.
I want labia clipped, and I want assholes pristine. Look, I won't say who it is, but there's a girl that I enjoy watching her clips and gifs and videos online. And
Would I know who this is?
Probably, and she's begun getting more extreme with the toys that she uses on herself online, and she has done something to her asshole to the point where I'm no longer on board. She has like a flesh colored raisin on her asshole now, and I'm out.
I don't
I'm
understand
out.
what you mean. Are you talking like a growth or something like that?
Yeah, Woody, that one. It looks awful. It looks gross. And she's like, watch me fuck my asshole again. And I'm just like, no. I stopped watching because like she fucked her asshole so much it became an ugly, gross asshole with like a raisin of extra skin on the edge of it because she like was so brutal to it with all kinds of crazy toys.
Skin tag, right?
The asshole is not meant
The gamer
to be
tag.
It's
So
big.
you got to do it like it's a gamer tag.
She was too extreme with the anal penetration. I ended on that note. I love the wordplay. Very nice.
ever heard.